biting.
Where's your...
Man, not a bad fish. I think the net's right behind.
Yeah.
I'll get him over here on the shore.
He's going to be stuck in the weeds.
Yep. Get him up here. Oh. And fire tube still in its mouth there.
Well, welcome to Tony Grove Lake. We're kind of in the middle between, say, Bear Lake and, oh, this place right here, Logan. And let me tell you, it's one of the prettiest lakes in the state. I know the state has a lot of lakes that are just as beautiful as this one, but guess what? This one's loaded with rainbow trout. Why wouldn't you want to come check this out? This is a great place for anybody that wants to just come up on the bank, and there's two times to come here that are perfect, early and late. You can catch them midday, but right now the conditions are just perfect. I mean, check this out. Just a stunning place, waiting for you to come trout fishing.
Got drilled on the way down. I didn't set the rod down yet, and just got drilled. I felt a little tick when I actually threw it in there on the way.
Right behind you is your...
Let it take it there.
And that's right behind you.
Another rainbow. There we go. Look at that little guy. But beautiful high mountain rainbow trout.
All right, so you guys have seen us use the fire tube here today. Now Joe's going to show you how he's fishing it. He's fishing it different than most. A lot of people would just throw it out there, reel it in. That's not how he's doing. So just watch what he's doing.
So the main reason I'm doing the setup I've got is it's really weedy in here. If I let it drop to the bottom, I'm gonna get hung up all the time. So I'm gonna keep it 2-3 feet below the surface. So my fire tube is just tied directly to some fluorocarbon. I get some 4-pound fluorocarbon. Then on the leader to a barrel swivel, I've got about a 40-inch leader. And above that is the casting float. This kind of casting float opens and closes right here. You add water to it to give it weight, and it's still buoyant. So I'm casting it out, and I have this set up as far as free floating, so I'll be able to feel every bite. So that's what's set up right there. I just cast it out. And typically what I'm doing is just a soft jig. So it's hit surf, it's hit right there, let it sit on the bottom, let it drop, watching it float a little bit, and then just jigging it back. Drilled on the tube on that one. Man, he drilled it.
Another good rainbow.
Look at that.
Oh, nice fish.
Dang, he choked that one down too. Man. It's light jacket like this, and it's fine. This rod is working out. Oh, really fatty too. Look at that thing.
Nice.
Might be the best one in all
Nice,
day.
nice rainbow.
That is a nice rainbow. Look how fat that
Hey,
thing
look at this guy. Yeah. Nice one. He was running with that thing.
Oh man, garlic wildfire again. Oh. Yeah. So we were casting my other rod with a tube, and then look over my other rod. The fire bait almost got taken into the water here. All right, real weedy here, trying to get this thing out. Oh, it's out. Nice. Nice little rainbow right there. Look at that. All right, what I'm doing on this setup is using salmon eggs off the bottom, floating up using marshmallows. So I've got our Atlas Mike's marshmallows in a garlic orange. So what I'm doing is using 2 mallows, and then I put one on the hook right away. It's a size 10 fire hook. So take one on there, thread it up the hook, actually onto the line. Next thing I do is use some gold label, use 2 eggs, one and 2. Make sure you do puncture these things as much as possible. You're trying to get the juice on these things to flow out. So they're going to be floating off the bottom by using the mallows. Put the next mallow over the top. pull the other one down over the actual hook, and that's what I'm doing to get the scent out there with salmon eggs and marshmallows. Got him. Got him. Garlic firebait does it again. Gotta get him out of those weeds. Feels like a pretty decent fish too. Not bad. Not bad. Garlic firebait. Another firebait bite. Get up here, buddy. We'll let you go, promise. Get you out of the weeds. Scooped up the weeds along with the fish. Look at that.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from northern Utah. Now, we're not far from Wyoming. We're not far from Idaho. But we're about 8,000 feet in Utah today at one of the coolest little reservoirs we've been to. Now, this place is absolutely smacked full of rainbows. What I mean by that is 7,000 rainbows that average about 12 inches are stocked here about, June, July, August, basically after ice out, for the purpose of you guys to come up here and enjoy it. Now, this is probably one of the most overlooked places. This is Tony Grove Lake. It's a small place, but it's loaded with trout, and it's probably one of the prettiest places you've seen in a long time. Now, we caught fish three different ways, actually. We used garlic wildfire firebait. Man, I'll tell you what, as soon as it hit the water, bam, they were snapping that one. We only spent about an hour and a half here. The other time was spent using two other methods. You'll see Joe use a fire tube right here. He's got trout fire gel on there. A lot of people don't believe in scent, but let me tell you something. Think about one thing. You ate lunch, okay? You're putting sunscreen on. A lot of people wash their hands. There's soap smell right there. You might have put gasoline in your car. Some people smoke cigarettes. Other people vape. Some people use tobacco. We don't do any of those things, but you know what we do? We add fire gel on there because it takes away scent that the trout don't like. Guess what? It worked. Caught some really nice ones on the tube. Now, the third method we use today is an old tried and true method. All right, you saw Joe talk about the fire hook. Okay, what did we use that with? Old Atlas Mike's orange marshmallows teamed with a gold label salmon egg. Why do you do that? Think about it. If you just throw the eggs out there, what do? They sink to the bottom. You add the marshmallows. Not only does it add scent, it adds something sweet what all trout like, and it floats those eggs off the bottom. Guess what? They had the munchies. So if you come up here, try these methods, cast a fly, cast a spinner, cast a spoon. Be careful doing that though. There's a lot of weeds out here. You're going to get snagged up pretty quickly. But most importantly, enjoy the stunning scenery here at 8,000 feet up in the mountains. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.